Right, welcome to the video. We're going to show, have a look what's on Bike Exchange. No, the new Bike Exchange, which is Facebook Marketplace. It's free to sell. Facebook Marketplace. We have Madone's. Typed in Madone. We're going to look at Tarmac. We're going to look at Amonda. We're going to look at more Amonda. These are just the three. We're going to look at some Super 6 as well. Just off the bat, we're going to look at what's the price is going for. Now, this one's caught my eye. $13,000. Let's have a look at this bad boy. This is a brand new Trek Project 1 RSL. Are you laughing at the price there, Natasha?
Yeah.
Even Natasha even knows this is a bit of a dreaming price. Now again, I'm not. There's no hate. I'm not trying to heckle anyone who's selling these bikes, these prices. So if your bike comes up in my videos ever, don't take it personally. I haven't singled you out. I'm just showing people what's market value here. All right. I understand you paid a lot of money. This person's paid $17,000. $17,000 for this bike. So, and it's in really good condition. It just looks. I know that this bike hasn't hardly been ridden. It's showroom condition. All right. The brake pads are. It's just the cassettes on him. Like it's just. Look at that. That's just dust on there. This bike has not been ridden. It's in mint condition. Would suit new owner. Even those Ontario's carbon brake. This bike's done nothing mileage wise. The tires are flat. It's been bought and stashed. It's mechanical Durace. So let's part it out. The group set's worth maybe $1,000. The wheels maybe $1,000 because they're rim brake. So you got $2,000 there. Frame set $1,000. So you got $3,000. This bike is max $3,000. Max $3,000 you're gonna get for this. He wants $10,000 on top of that. So this ain't gonna sell for $13,000 ever. Everyone wants disc now, even though disc is heavier and sluggish. All right, that's one bike there. You've got the exact same bike with different wheels. Some Shimano 24s for $5,500, and it's Di2. Di2. So this is more reasonably priced. More reasonably priced for sure, and it's literally under half price of the other one. So this one's done a few more miles, looks like, but still in good condition. So there you go. This is just what's out there. So it's definitely a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. What does that mean? It means people who are selling, you're going to lose money. People who are buying, you're going to get good. This is a $10,000 bike back in there. Remember these? This is the Madone 5.9. It's 110 OCLV carbon. RRP 6,000. Now this was a $10,000 bike back in the day. And this is, looks like in pretty good condition. $1,200. It's got the old 10-speed 700 Durace. Is it worth $1,200? In my book, it isn't. It's got a sort of nice. These are a nice riding bike. I'd give them $800. I'd give them $800. It's been on there for age. It's been on there for months from memory. Hasn't sold. In great condition. $10,000 bike. $800. Market value. Let's have a look at Madone 5.9. H2 geometry. Got Durace mechanical. $2,000. Nah, dreaming. This is worth maybe $1,000. Maybe $1,000. It's old. This is like the group set, 7 years old, 2013. Let's move on to S-Works Tarmac. We've got here. This looks like that's definitely not a stock color. Let's have a look. Well, S been painted. Okay, so the paint's probably cost them $2,000 for the paint job alone. But again, second-hand market, nothing's worth nothing. We've got Durace wheels in there. The C24s there, nice little wheel. 54 centimeter. It's got Gen 2 Ultegra 6800, blah blah blah, 6870. So it's set 2.5. He's probably going to get $1,000 for this, maybe $1,000 for this, maybe. This is just what I mean. These bikes are worth nothing. They're worth nothing. This is over a week old. It's people like $2.5 is a deal. I mean, the insurance replacement value is probably worth $8,000 on this bike, but you ain't going to get more than $1,000 for this if you're lucky. S-Works Tarmac 2016 as new condition. So $5,000. Durace. These shifters are fucking shocking. I had 2 pairs of these. They pull into the bar. They're a pain in the ass. This is also I'm pretty sure this is one of the SCS wheels, meaning it only works as the SCS wheel. Could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure that's the deal. No, it's SCS. So just a real pain in the bum. A pain in the bum. $5,000. This is not going to sell for $5,000. No way. It's worth. Let's part it out. The group set, $500-600. The wheels, quick release disc worth nothing. $500-600. So I got 1,200 the frame, 500 bucks, under $2,000 for this bike for sure. Under $2,000. They want $5,000 for it. Another one, 5.9. Just dreaming. Nice color though, isn't it? It's a nice color. Just dreaming. I sold a Giant Defy in really good condition for $800. Same group set, the Durace, etc. So, dreaming. Tell me they're dreaming. This is another one. This is okay, $10,000 for a second-hand bike with no warranty. We've got a Peter Sagan for $10,000. Dreaming. Nice bike though. Nice bike, but $10,000. Dreaming. No warranty. Dreaming. This is a good bike. This is a bit lighter than the Peter Sagan one. This is, actually no, it's got 105. This is a good bike for $950. This bike's been there for months, probably maybe 6 months from memory. It's worth maybe $500. Be a great bike to ride. We've got another one, disc. This is disc price is $7,700. It's just I'm not even going to go there. We've got cars in here. We've got Subaru, $41,000, dreaming. Let's have a look at Venge. Specialized Venge. This one here is dreaming. 3.7. Let's part it out. The group set worth $500. The frame, maybe $500. The wheels, $300. We've got $1,200, $1,300. 3.7. Ain't gonna happen. Frame set $1,750. Second hand, no warranty. If it cracks and fails, bye. See you later. $1,750. Dreaming. This frame set's worth max $500. Max $500. It looks like it's been used a bit. $500. This rim brake. Rim brake's worth nothing now. This is a specialized Venge Vias, one of the ones that pain in the ass brakes. It's 4.5. What groups have we got on there? Durace. Okay, so it's it's probably about $2,000 worth less. About $2,000 worth less. But if these bikes, I remember when these bikes came out, I was going to buy one like that, about $10,000. I was going to buy one just for shits and giggles. This ain't going to sell for $4,500. Here we go. Got this frame here. This is interesting. This is interesting that these disc brake road frames are already hitting the market. This is very interesting. Very interesting. This one has 3.3. It's not even an S or X. SRAM red group set. What's the group set worth? $500. Oh, so it's got the red black. I like that stuff. I'll buy this group set for $500 off them. It's dreaming. It's in okay condition, but dreaming. 3.3. Dreaming. It's parted out. $500. Framed. Pro seat. $500. Group set. $500. Wheels. What wheels we got in there? Rovals. Some cheapy Rovals. $200. So this is $1,200 bike. Max $1,200. Max $1,200. Let's go over to this one. Caught my eye before. Now again, not trying to sledge anyone or whatever. I'm just showing you market value. Isaac Impulse. This was a bit of an expensive frame back in the day. Modbury North. Let's have a look. Modbury North. Get mugged on the way out there. It's in decent condition from here. Wheels. Looks like it's Chinese carbon. Boyd Cycling. Oh, the old Boydies. Boydsies. It's, these weren't a cheap frame back in the day. Just a Chinese frame. It's in good, clean condition. $950. I'd give him $500. Group set. This is a crank set off my mate's bike. Second hand. $290. This is an example. This is an Evo frame. All right, $150. Been on there for months. Can't sell it. $150 for an Evo frame. All right, so this is realistically priced. No one's buying it. So 54. You know what I mean? Look at that stem on there. That's looking dodgy as. That's what I was buying it. So it looks dodgy. This bike as well. This is not a bad deal. $1,500. Norbea gold. The carbon quattros. What condition they're in? You have to go inspect them. Built in Spain. Not sure about that. But it's a Chinese Spanish bike. Durace 7900. $1,500. Yeah, Reasonable. Give him a grand. They'd probably take it. Not a bad bike. It looks like in good condition. So that's a bit more realistically priced, isn't it? Still hasn't sold. We've got mulberries. Some mulberries on here. 500 grams. Okay. I'll get some mulberries on it. They look pretty good. I'm getting peckish. What else we got? Bike-wise, we didn't do the Mondas, did we? Let's go Monda. The Monda SL, one of my favourite bikes. 300 Ks. Good for 2 and under. It's done and dusted. 1750. Dreaming. Great bike though. $1,000 should you get for this. If you get $1,000 for it, you'd be lucky. Part it out. Group set, 300 wheels, 200 frame, 500 maybe. So yeah. But again, this is just a fact that that price still hasn't sold. This one, we've got here, we've got Oleus. It's a nice bike. But 5.3 ain't gonna happen. Someone's gonna spend $5 grand. They're gonna want to go in store, get bike fit, get warranty. They're not gonna want to buy second hand. They're just not gonna. This bike, what's it worth? $2 grand max. $2 grand max, maybe. This guy here. Not this guy. I don't even know who's this person. A TCR groups want a fantastic frame. Some Chinese carbon wheels. This frame is maybe worth $300 or $400. The bar's $50. Yeah, 2.2 ain't gonna happen. It's been on there for a long time, so that while ago. This one here, 2018 TCX carbon frame. It's not a bad deal. These are a nice bike. My brother's got one of these. They go alright. Rival. You know, less than $500, $600. Dreaming, man. Group sets 5 with the wheels. You're not gonna get that. Are they carbon wheels? I don't think they're carbon wheels. PX2. I don't think they're carbon wheels. But yeah, in good condition. Nice bike. $1,600. You'd be lucky to get that. SRAM. We had ETAP. We got another. I think it's the same person. Only ridden a couple of times. Ergo bike. $5 grand. So it's not a cheap bike. This ain't one cheap to do. I'm a bit worried about that steerer. There needs to be a longer clamp in there. Steerer plug in there. Linsky make a nice titanium bike. This bike's decked out really nicely. Got your Ultegra cranks. You got your ETAP. Not a cheap bike. A nice looking bike. $5 grand. Ain't gonna sell though. Unfortunately. Because the ETAP's already outdated. If you bung one of those derailleurs out in a couple of years, you're really going to be struggling for parts. Nice bike though. Nice look at that. What's it worth? $2 grand, maybe. Let's look at Super 6. Now, this is market value. I mean, I do buy and sell second-hand bikes, so I do know what things are going for, what they're worth, and what they're not worth. And that's fine, because, it's like you want to get what you think it's worth, and so I get that. I can really relate to that, I sold a couple of drones yesterday for $600 a pop, and they sold so quick. They sold really, really quickly. Super 6 Cannondale. And we have, this is a nice little bike. We've got $200 for frame. We know that one's who's selling that. Some dodgies. And 850 Dura C24 wheels. This is a nice bike. I used to have one of these. I used to have the exact model. They are a ripper bike. 850. That's it's probably worth more than like $500. Great bike though. Great bike. These are a good bike. What's going on with the photos here? The internet's slowing down. But that's that one there. Good bike. Anyway, that's the deals. You just, things aren't worth much at all these days. Let's have a look at Cervelo for $1,400. This is a Cervelo. $1,400. This is worth maybe $500. It's in okay condition. But again, you can almost see it's starting to under bond here. So that's ready to crack just there. So this frame's worth maybe $50. The group set's $200. The wheels. What wheels on there? Some old Reynolds or some heads. Head Bastion. It's just a $500 bike, $400 dreaming. It's an SLC SL, so it was like probably a 10 grand bike back in the day. But it's been there for a long time. Long time. Has a fork been recalled? I'm not sure. $500 to $600.